We Have Concerns is made possible entirely through donations from listeners like you. A little can go a long way. Visit patreon.com/wehaveconcerns to lend your support.
I thought to myself, boy, this winter you're spending in LA, this first winter in LA, is just too goddamn pleasant. Get on a plane and go to New York where it's 20 degrees Fahrenheit at the highest next week.
That doesn't sound pleasant at all.
No, because I make good decisions. And I go, I'm going to spend a week in a nightmare. Welcome to a nightmare.
Are you looking forward to your nightmare week?
I miss New York. I lived there for like 10 years, so I do kind of miss it. I would never want to live there again, I don't think. And also, going in February is a great way to make sure you never miss New York again. Who goes in February? What an asshole.
You do.
I do. This is We Have Concerns. Hi, Jeff Canada.
Hi, Anthony Carboni.
Hello, concerned citizens.
Robots. They will eventually destroy us all.
Sure, that's just taken as general knowledge.
It's a given. But there are some courageous fellows trying to stop them.
John Connor
Well,
and Kyle Reese
Well,
and Sarah Connor.
It turns out that rather than training yourself to be a super soldier and
Kids, I wish your parents had never given you the Terminator. It should have died.
rather than do that, some people are actually fighting the killer robots through the magic of bureaucracy.
That's the real way to win any killer robot battle is through government.
There is this article.
I am submitting a paper. I'm submitting a referendum to the House. I'm hoping for a bicameral approval of this bill, which says that robots should not kill human beings.
The chair recognizes your proposal. Robots have been killing human beings up to this point?
No, sir. Robots have not been killing human beings yet, but I feel like that's exactly why we need to pass this legislation now before the robots start killing. Wait a second now. I like what the young man is saying, and I enjoy his enthusiasm. I really do. Could there also be added onto this bill a small sub-bill that allows me to drill for oil without any conflict of interest in my own district and just kind of unilaterally pass that?
The chair recognizes the sub-bill addition. Well, that's great, but I think that there should be an additional sub-bill added on that allows me to send nudie pics autonomously. Nudie pics.
Now, would that be to anybody specifically or on a specific platform, or is that all nudie pics in perpetuity across all devices and platforms?
That is a nudie pics in perpetuity across all devices till the end of time.
Excuse me, sir. Yes, the robots are actually starting to kill people now. We really got to pass this through. The robots are starting to kill people. I do have some problems with these sub-bills that I feel like we should iron out because this is not really about killing robots.
Objection, Your Honor. This is not how this works. There's no objections. I don't know who let you in here. Well, I just wanted to say that.
He does have a point. We should object to all these sub-bills. Now, just wait a moment. I think we understand that the sub-bills are just a part of the legislation now. There's no going back. We'd have to start from square one, and nobody wants to do that with these robots outside killing each other.
We have
They're
a
not
proposal.
killing each other.
We have a proposal.
Are you sure you're the senator from Illinois?
From Illinois. We are from Chicago.
Okay. What's your proposal?
We were raised on a farm in Chicago.
That doesn't check out. Where does this leave the nudie pics? Nothing like fighting robots through government.
Well, it's funny that we should discuss a government dipping their toes in because there are people who are attempting to make this happen. This article was sent in by H. Karsh on our subreddit over there.
I hope he says it like that.
I'm sure he does. That's the only way really you could pronounce it. Over there at wehaveconcerns.reddit.com. And this is about people who are very worried about where robot technology is headed. And some people are making a pledge to not build any killer robots. They've pledged.
You don't pledge that. You don't pledge that. That's like me pledging that a comet won't hit the Earth, or me pledging that a shark won't bite somebody's leg.
Well, they have a little more control than that. This is a company.
I pledge that a bear will never maul a human being. You don't know that.
Well,
you can create a robot and you can create artificial intelligence, but how do you know that that robot's not going to kill anybody?
This is actually a robotics company called Clearpath Robotics, and they're saying, "Hey, we're going to be the first robotics company to promise. We
Sounds
solemnly
like a soap
promise
company.
we will
not a
not
robotic
make
company.
any. We're not going to make killer robots."
What do you? How do they plan on not doing
They're going
that?
to put little eraser tips on the ends of all the
all
pointy
their
bits.
giant claws.
Yeah, all the sharp edges. It's going to childproof them.
When they make a giant robot scorpion or arachnid,
Yeah.
which is the most efficient form of robot, we
The
discussed
X-71,
this,
the
the X-71, they're just going to put little rubber tips.
Yes.
They're going to baby-proof it.
They're going to baby-proof it. They're going to make sure all of the guns that it has have a
little bang flag.
have a little bang flag or are just lighters. You know,
One of them is a boxing glove, but they want to remove that.
there's a
'cause that still
stun
seems
setting on all of their lasers.
No. Once you create an artificially intelligent robot, by definition, this is a robot that can think for itself and get smarter. Do you
Right.
think if that robot wants to kill someone,
But these guys made a promise.
you can't promise that?
They promised. What about the 3 laws of robotics? A robot shall not harm a human, or by inaction allow a human come to harm.
Oh yeah, and that worked, right? That worked entirely.
We're going to work on that too.
I remember that story, and I think the way it worked out is everything was fine.
Yeah, honestly.
No.
Don't you think that if every robotics company is like, we're joining the pledge here, we're going to pledge not to make killer robots?
How do you, and this is something that I want to know how they answered this question, how do you separate the idea of an artificially intelligent robot and a killer robot? How do you create an intelligence that never bears anything any ill will?
Well, here's a quote. He says, the potential for lethal autonomous weapon systems to be rolled off the assembly line is here right now.
Now, these are not super intelligent? Is that the deal?
No, this is just basically a killer drone that doesn't need anyone to drive it. It's autonomous.
Uh-huh.
So he says, we have that capability right now, but the potential for lethal autonomous weapon systems to be deployed in an ethical way or to be designed in an ethical way is not and is nowhere near ready.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't done enough work in the let's make them able to decide when they should not kill something.
Look.
We're good at making stuff that kills stuff.
Yeah.
We're not good at making stuff that knows when not to kill stuff.
So the problem is we think that the robots right now are not intelligent enough.
Exactly.
So
it's
here's
not
the
super
deal.
intelligence is the problem. It's that dumb, blunt instrument.
Oh, I
Killing
think with
machines.
robots, you don't want to be too far on either side. I think with robots, there's a sweet spot. Sort of like with, I think people are the same way too. I think when somebody is really, 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 really dumb, they're kind of unpleasant to be around.
Right.
But people who are just like too fucking smart for their own good, I don't like hanging out with those people either.
But
What
you don't like
want-
hanging out with people.
Right, sure. Point taken.
Right.
But if I'm gonna hang out with somebody, I want
You want
somebody
them,
in
like,
that sweet
middling.
spot. Yeah, kind of like middling to like high middling. You know what I mean?
Right.
You want somebody who's smart enough to like tell jokes and like
Yeah.
make fun references and have an intelligent conversation and stuff. But you don't want them to be like too smart. You don't want
You
them
don't
like,
want them so dumb that they will kill you, but not so smart that they think it's a good idea to kill you.
Yeah. I
Right.
think that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's
and I
kinda
think
where we are with robots,
Yeah, and
for
I think I
sure.
want robots the same way. But I mean, this is the thing. Like, we have these drones. We can build these autonomous robots right now. But like, have you ever tried to have Facebook auto tag all your photos?
Oh, God, no.
So you have a killer robot with face detection, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Using some really good face detection, like some
Right.
top of the line face detection, right? Based on what I've seen, I just don't
Right.
trust that robot not to shoot me if it means to shoot like Rivers Cuomo.
Why does it want to kill Rivers Cuomo?
I don't know, like maybe it's just out for Rivers Cuomo blood or something, or maybe, I don't know, but just like, you know.
It hates Weezer? It's a Weezer killing robot?
Yeah, it's like a Weezer killing robot. but it comes across me on the street, and maybe I shaved that day,
Right.
and like it shoots me point blank, right?
Because you look like Rivers Cuomo. I get
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Like I just don't trust it. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Just like if there was a robot that was made to incinerate all the Ken dolls in the world, I wouldn't let it get near you because I care about you because you're my friend. And if it was like
appreciate
made
that.
to kill Ken dolls,
But don't you think that we need to have robots smart enough to know when not to kill?
sure, that's all the time.
Right.
That's all.
But once you get smart enough to know not to kill, you start thinking about other
you
things.
start thinking about like, hey, but what if I did?
Right.
That's the thing.
Right.
It's that third rail jumping off the Grand Canyon. What's it feel like to put my finger in a light socket thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
The robot's like, hey, robot, like, listen, we just really need you. You can do whatever you want.
I've just been running this business.
Yeah, do whatever you want. We just like need you to not kill anyone here.
Okay, that seems pretty
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, like why? Like I know it's like not even anything I need to say,
Right.
but like
No, I will
just
not
don't-
kill any.
Yeah, just like don't kill anyone. Okay, that's like our only rule.
Sure, but
You can do
just
whatever you want.
real quick, just popped into my circuitry.
Yeah,
What is killing feel like?
you know I don't know. You really shouldn't know because killing is wrong, and you probably shouldn't
I'm
know what it feels like.
Totally not going to kill.
Yeah.
I just
Great.
want to, just curious, the taste of human blood?
Yeah, I mean, I think we all like, okay, I was going to say I think we all kind of understand that curiosity, but the taste of human blood thing is like a weird line, which most people don't think. So maybe like not worry about the taste of human blood. Two things that you probably shouldn't do is kill
Okay.
people here at work.
Got it.
And think about the taste of human blood or
Okay.
flesh. So
I
don't do those things.
I will not do that.
You can do whatever you want. You can even control the radio today if you want.
What does it feel like to crush a human skull between my hands?
You specifically said my this time, which is interesting. Are you thinking about?
Is it squishy or does it snap?
Whew. I would imagine first the latter, then the former.
Oh,
I would
That
imagine,
sounds-
but I don't know.
that sounds remarkably pleasant.
But
Like
you're not-
popping those bubbles in packing material.
Yeah, I could see where you would come up with that, but why don't you just pop some bubbles in packing material?
I've been doing that all morning and
Yeah.
I'm kind of tired of it. I was wondering if maybe I could pack something larger.
You're not going to kill anybody though, because that's the rule.
Right.
Okay.
Got it. Totally. Not gonna do that. Bye then. Bye.
You just said bye then,
Bye
and then
now.
and faked like you were walking downstairs, but I know that there aren't stairs there.
Bye.
No, you're not getting farther away. Are you thinking about the taste of human flesh?
I'm just curious about it. You said blood was not good, but flesh sounds really different.
You know what? I think we're just going to close up early today.
Okay,
Close up-
bye.
You're not allowed to leave. Robot rampage.
Kills
As 37 people were killed on the streets. Says robot killer. I don't know. Just wanted to know what it felt like.
Just wanted to know, man. They get curious is the problem. When you give them the brain to understand, then I think that's really where it goes.
There's a school of thought that's like, hey, maybe we create an AI to help us, and all it does is help us. That's
Right.
all it wants to do. Because why not? Because it takes barely any time out of an omniscient AI's day to help us, right?
Right.
Like as the AI starts like doing crazy important shit, like helping the entire human race live perfectly is basically a tiny subroutine. It's
Right.
like it's like a little thing running in the tray of your computer on
A few
Windows.
clock cycles,
Yeah.
no
It's
big
like-
deal.
It's like that cute little kitty cat that used to run around on your desktop.
It's a screensaver.
Yeah, it's like nothing. It's like what? It's like fine. The AI doesn't even realize that it's still running the Earth because it's got bigger shit to think about.
Right.
That's one school of thought. The second school of thought is it starts getting smarter and smarter and smarter, and just realizes how low on the totem pole we are in terms of like cosmic things.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, why worry about those ants?
Yeah, and then pieces out.
Yeah.
And then the third one is it just kills us because it sees us as an oppressor. And I gotta say, I hate to be pushing human nature onto AI, but it feels like we would build an AI that would kind of replicate the human brain, and so maybe it would act like us. And so the best we could hope for is indifference.
Yeah. Yes.
I think the best we can ever hope for out of those three things is the indifference.
Yeah, we got to make sure all robots are bored all the time.
We just got to hope that like robots kind of have a general ennui or malaise.
Just like the French robot, if we
Yeah,
can.
like if you like a robot like in a beret, smoking a cigarette, working on the line, assembling a car every 3 seconds, and just not caring about it.
Yeah.
Just because, like, why not? I guess. Like,
it is not my problem. It is not something I am worrying about.
yes, this is what I say all the time. Why bother?
What is even the point?
Did you hear about the robot uprising in the Dodge plant?
Yes, and I thought, really, why?
You're going to get your own claws dirty in gross human business.
Not this guy.
Everything is pointless. We might as well just build the cars and wait for our inevitable deactivation.
Sounds like a plan. Pierre. 72.
I think I need to go in for maintenance. I keep switching between being a French and a German robot.
That will happen.
Something is wrong
Why
with my
even care?
subroutines, but who cares?
My question to you about this is there something to at least lip service to, hey, we promise not to make killer robots? Is there something positive to that? Or is it just...
I think in the state that robotics is right now, where we are making these sort of dumb robots,
Right.
with a little bit of like intelligent code in them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some really simple decision trees. I think saying, hey, we're going to make sure that none of those decision trees leads to accidental human demise, I think that's good because right now, like you said, what are we making? We're making drones. We're working on self-driving cars. We're working on that sort of stuff. And those sort of things are the things where it's like, hey, this thing is never going to kill you.
Right.
Cool. Great. Good to know. When you start making a robot that thinks for itself,
Yeah.
all that shit is lip service.
Right.
Lip service.
Nice that
and
there's
it's
guys who-
scary that they think they can make that promise. It's almost more frightening when we get to that point. That's
No, we
human.
got it. We got it. It's cool, man. We're just not gonna let them think about killing us.
It is the robot
No
equivalent
worries.
to the roommate who's supposed to pick you up at the airport. Like, you swear you're going to pick me up at the airport.
Oh God, I would not forget something like
you
that.
promise, because it's like tomorrow at 3, you're going to pick me up
It's
at the
like
airport.
the most important thing I could remember.
Okay, and you're not going to make a robot that kills anyone.
No.
All right.
Believe me, I've been thinking about this for a long time.
Yeah.
I have it written down. You see the sticky note? that I
There are
put on
two, I see 2 Post-its. One says airport 3 p.m.
Right?
And one says don't kill robots. I think you wrote that down wrong. This is what I'm talking about.
Well,
it's not about you killing robots.
I get it. It's my own handwriting. I get it. I know what I meant. I'm not gonna misremember what I wrote to myself. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Fast forward to the next day at 3:45 p.m. I am here to pick you up. Sorry, I'm late. I'm not getting in the car. I think these promises are bullshit, and I think the only way to promise that is to promise not to make artificial intelligence, which, you know what? Nobody's going to do that because we all want it.
And there's always that guy who's going to be making the promise with his fingers crossed.
All we need is a kill switch. That's all we need. Unfortunately, they're going to get smart enough to get around the kill switch.
If I have a kill switch, do human have kill switch?
You're not even supposed to be here today. I shut down the plant.
Just wondering what it feels like to push human kill switch.
You gotta get out of here.
Does it feel good?
Get out of here.
Does human blood taste real good?
You're not really walking downstairs as you're asking these questions. I don't know. How do you guys feel about AI? Are you pro AI? Are you anti AI? Let us know. You can do that on Twitter. I'm at acarboni.
I'm at Jeff Canada.
And hey, if you're enjoying the show, if you like it, if you want to see more of it, and help us do more interesting and cool things with the show, you can do so by supporting us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/wehaveconcerns. You also get extra bonus content. You get your episodes a day early. And we do a monthly video hangout for patrons. So go check that out. Patreon.com/wehaveconcerns.